Good evening. Today is Tuesday, October the 14th, 2025. This is a regular session of the School Board Trustees of the School City of East Chicago, and the time now is 6:08. The place is Block Middle School, 2700 Cardinal Drive, East Chicago, Indiana. This is also being shown via live stream at www.stec.k12inus. This is a meeting of the school board in public for the purpose of conducting the school's corporation's business and is not to be considered a public community meeting. Madam Secretary, roll call, please.
Trustee Gomez,
Present.
Trustee Smith,
Present.
Trustee Rodriguez,
Present.
Trustee Taylor,
Present.
Madam President Gibson King.
Present. Now we have the RJTC.
Forward, attention. Mary Collins. Forward, march. Part-time, march. Boulevard, halt. Present colors.
Now we do the Pledge of Allegiance. To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Order, colors. Halt. Center face. Forward, march. About face. Left face. Forward, march.
Okay. So we're going to 1.03, our mission statement.
Good evening. The School City of East Chicago educates and empowers every student through aligned instruction, meaningful partnerships, and differentiated practices to ensure success in life, college, career, and civic engagement.
1.04 is a certification, no exec session, Indiana Code 5-14-1.5-6.1. And before we get into our meeting, I'd like to have Mr. Grayling and John and his student come with the mom. Just want to hear something that he has accomplished.
Let me write that down.
We'll have our cross-country coach, Sean Hill, you'll speak on our student athlete.
Hi. So this year we had Edwards win our conference championship individually. Really proud of how dedicated and committed this athlete has been. I'd also like to mention how supportive his teammates have been. We take turns jumping in workouts with him to help pace him. So those guys deserve a lot of credit as well. And really important to, promote a positive and supportive, fun environment for the kids. So I'd like to thank Coach Hicks as well. He does an amazing job with them. And we really appreciate all the support we get from you guys and our athletic director as well. And thank you guys.
Okay, now we would like to present him with a certificate of recognition. You want to give them one?
You gonna read it?
Yeah, oh, I'm sorry. Yes, Certificate of Recognition, October the 14th, 2025. This certificate is awarded to Royce Edwards in recognition for demonstrating athletic excellence with winning time of 2015 at the 2025 Great Lakes Athletic Conference for cross-country tournament on October the 12th, 2025. We'll let our superintendent, would you like to say something, young man? Say something on your recognition? Oh, had a drum roll there. Okay, we'll let the superintendent, Dr. Bonet. Oh, go ahead. Oh, yes, we would like to hear from you. Cross country. You did something
I would
real
just like
good.
to say thank you for all the support that I've been given and all the opportunities. Go EC.
Okay. And if you all going to be here for the meeting, we all want to take a picture with you all. And we don't want to take a picture.
Once again, thank you guys. And he's a freshman, and I mean, we're looking forward to several more years of him improving, and he has a really bright future. So proud of this guy.
Well,
Great
thank you
job.
all. Thank you. And then if they still here with me know with them, we'll take a picture. I know. I can't wait till the next one. So you don't you do that.
Madam President.
Yes.
Ms. Edwards, before you leave, I just want to make a comment. I've seen Royce run a few races, and his progress has been amazing. I ran cross-country back in the day, and I think in my years since high school to now, I've never seen a freshman win that title. That's an exceptional job that he did. So thank you very much for representing the school district as well as you did. Sometimes little things matter, and I just wanted to tell you that I was watching you run and looking at your shoes. I think you need some new shoes. So I'm going to give you a certificate for Dick Pond, which is a running store, and I hope you can purchase some shoes and be ready for sectionals
nice.
this coming Saturday, okay?
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Let's just stand right there. Okay. We're waiting to sign his certificate so we can give it to him. Okay, all right. Okay then, thank you. Thank you all. God bless you. Okay. Yes. So, 2.01, approval of the agenda. Yeah, any questions from the audience concerning the agenda? Any comments from the board?
Madam President,
Yes, trustee Gomez.
I'd like to make a motion to approve the agenda 2.01.
Motion made by trustee Gomez,
Second.
second by trustee Smith. Madam Secretary, roll call, please.
Trustee Gomez?
Yes.
Trustee Smith? Trustee Smith?
Yes.
Trustee Rodriguez?
Yes.
Trustee Taylor?
Yes.
Madam President Gibson King?
Yes. And now we'll have the presentation for Block Middle School.
Good evening.
Good evening.
So welcome trustees, colleagues, and community members back to Block Middle School. I am Matt Van Vlymen, the proud principal here. Unfortunately, my vice principal could not make it today, Ms. Hildenbrand, but I could not ask for a better partner in the work that we do. I am going to ask that my instructional coach help me switch the slides here. So go ahead to the next one. So every meeting and every school day, we do start out with the mission, vision, and student pledge. You'll see in the first few slides. And then we get to some numbers. So enrollment this year. We're up to 432 students here at Block Middle School, with 236 of them in 7th grade alone. When we look at our EL population, we are still sitting around a third with 140 students, 73 exceptional learners, and 16 students who are dually identified. So this is the most recent iLearn data for the students that we currently have. You'll look and see that it is comparative to the state with the rest of all students who have taken this test. You'll notice that, yes, we do have some work to do. We are working to decrease the number in the reds and improve our students' outcomes in the proficient and above. So that's our math numbers. You can go ahead to the ELA. Same situation. We do have our work cut out for us, but we have been making gains in progress in the right direction. This is a summary from the previous iLearn last year, kind of where our students are sitting now. I do like to note that almost 80% of our students grew in mathematics this year. Though we're not reaching the proficiency levels that we want, we are on the right track to do so. Attendance. Our students are showing up to school. The goal is always 95%. We dipped a little bit below that in September, but year to date we are 95.74%. This is incentivized with both students and staff. They get recognition every month via school-wide Zoom, as well as a certificate and a dress-down pass for a day. These are our school goals for this year. We want to increase both math and ELA proficiency by 5%. And our third goal is around teacher efficacy and student growth, where 70% of teachers will score effective or highly effective in their evaluation growth data. Professional learning this year, we want to make sure that every PLC that we do is tied to our 4 focus areas for the school year, which is checking for understanding, coaching and feedback, student goal setting, and small group instruction. Some of the topics that we've covered so far this school year are purposeful planning, exceptional learners, data and grouping, MTSS, IDOE mandated training, and we just got done with a few weeks of instructional rounds. So that was teacher-led and teacher-focused, where all of our staff got to, had the opportunity to see their colleagues teach, give them feedback, and just really gave them a platform to start talking about instruction. These are our current academic offerings here at Block Middle School. You will notice that we do offer 5 courses for high school credit, including Algebra 1, English 9, and PCC. So what's new this school year? We do have an earlier start time at 8:30. So our advisory starts at 8:30, second period starts at 9 o'clock. We have introduced a math and ELA lab for every student. Our Early Bird Honors Academy, we have expanded our college and career readiness by offering PCC to our 7th graders as well, in the hope that all of our students get that credit by the time they get to Central. We are also using Avid Advisory curriculum. We've partnered with 7th University this year, as well as launching esports at the middle school level. So our Early Bird program. This is new this year, which has been pretty cool. The elementaries helped us identify some 7th graders who would benefit from starting Algebra 1. So they will receive their Algebra 1 first semester credit at the end of their 7th grade, complete the 2nd semester by the end of 8th grade. This gives enough time to support them where they need, as well as getting the grade level content. And that is led by two of our high ability teachers, Ms. McCafferty and Ms. Florzak. These are our current extracurricular offerings that are active right now. One highlight is our robotics club. They've had great success the last couple of years. This year, we're up to 35 members, which is incredible. So we are hoping to have multiple teams compete this year. Just to recap some of the events we've had so far since the beginning of the school year. We did start prior to the beginning of the school year with orientation, where we had 195 families sign up. I know there was more people there. This place was packed. Every table was full and standing room in the back. We held a family game night, September 9th. This was an opportunity for families and students to come just hang out, play board games, have some snacks. We participated in the UBM parade, thanks to the volleyball team and Coach K for representing Block. Of course, we are celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month. These are some photos from the Dress Down Day on Hispanic Heritage Day on September 19th. We conducted an EL parent meeting on the 24th. This is where all the parents of students in the program were able to come out, get to know each other, learn about their students' WIDA scores, how they can support at home, and received a Skyward tutorial. College Go Week was a lot of fun. Our counselors did an amazing job. We had guest speakers every morning during advisory, including our own CTE director, college partners, JA, Trio, and these are some pictures from the Dress Down Day at the end of that week. Some of our PCC students had the opportunity to go to Valpo University for a health career expo. Here they were able to speak with professionals, practice their CPR skills, and just get an idea of the different careers in the health profession. We had movie night, October 7th. Again, just a place and time for families to come, enjoy themselves, get to know some people at the school, and we watched the Hot Cheeto movie. What is it called? Blame It Hot. We were able to bring in a guest speaker last week, Mateo Magdaleno, who is a motivational speaker, activist, does a lot of work in communities and different companies throughout the country. So it was great for him to come and connect with our students. Athletics. Our volleyball wrapped up with an 8-2 season. All right, Lady Cardinals. Football is currently at 2-2. Cross country continues to be built up here. It's great to see Royce continuing his athletic journey at Central. We have, again, 2 top runners who finished first and second in each of their meets. And that's where we're at for Block Middle School. Thank you.
I'd just like to ask a question for the early bird program.
Yes.
So you have enrichment before school start. The ones here that have the dual credit, I
There-
see you have English. Is that 23 students that you have in that program?
Yes, so there's currently 23 students who will receive an ELA 9 credit by the end of the school year. And then we set up the math a little bit differently. So they're going to get semester 1 this year, semester 2 next year.
And that's the same thing for the algebra, I guess. This is.
So algebra, we're splitting into semesters. So 7th grade year, semester 1, 8th grade year, semester 2. For the 8th graders who are taking English 9, they will receive both credits by the end of the year.
So there's 25 students.
Correct. So there's 48 total in the program.
Madam President,
Yes,
can
sir.
I just ask?
Yes.
Dr. Bonnie, this is the program that we started at McKinley, wasn't it? The early bird,
No, this is something that, right.
but it was supposed to be something was supposed to be transferred over here from the elementary schools We'll talk about it later. Don't worry about it. Thank you. You're doing well.
So I just want to ask a question about the iLearn. I see that there has been, as you said, real low scores and stuff, right? Okay. Was this better than last year's? And this is some scores with Silver's Learning Center, that they were involved in some of this iLearn here. Yeah, that's what they was part of some of this too. Okay, that's what I wanted. Any questions from the board? Okay, thank you.
Excuse me, Madam President. I
Yes,
just-
go ahead, Trustee Gomez.
Mr. Van Blyman, we were just curious, the audience can't see, but what is this contraption over here? The big, looks like an old 70s computer. It's got levers.
It's running all the lights above you.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah,
Okay, we
yeah.
need to upgrade.
We did upgrade the sound system at the end of last year, which was the smaller box behind there.
Yeah.
So we're very appreciative of that. It's been great to have it here in the building, just to be honest.
Okay. Keep sending some cross-country kids over to help Royce.
Hey, we're working on it. Keep up the good work, Royce.
Now we'll go to, the administrative report, 4.01, Dr. Barnett.
Thank you. And thank you again, Principal Van Blyman and his administrative team. Let's give them another hand.
Yes.
Here's my report for October 14th, 2025. We have ended the first quarter, and I want to make a special report regarding our student attendance. Research shows that attendance is an important factor in student achievement and a strong predictor of student outcomes, such as staying on track for graduation. We want to celebrate our students for showing up every day and our caregivers for ensuring that they attend school regularly. Harry Gosh has a 91.47%. Harrison has a 95.65%, which is the highest for the month of September. Let's give Harrison a round of applause. Lincoln has 92.97%. McKinley has 94.79%. Washington has 94.56%. Block has 94.58%. And Central has 94.31%. Our district total for September 2025 is 94.36%, which is approaching a 95% across the school city. Let's give all of our schools a hand. We want to remind our families that tomorrow is an e-learning day and that parent-teacher conferences are this Thursday. We encourage all of our families to attend and partner with us in helping every student reach their full potential. Schools will be closed Friday, October 17th and Monday, October 20th for fall break. Our middle school fall sports are wrapping up and they are preparing for winter sports. The fall sports season at the high school is coming to a conclusion, but we've had some great successes by our teams. Here are just a few of the highlights. Earlier this evening, we celebrated Royce Edwards, who won the GLAC cross-country conference meet this past weekend with the winning time of 20 and 25. The cross-country team will be participating in sectionals this coming Saturday at Highland. Our runners are set to begin the race at 9:30 a.m. The boys tennis team are GLAC conference champions and sectional champions. Congratulations to the team for their successful season. Let's give them a hand.
Hey.
The boys soccer team is also a GLAC conference champ. Let's give boys soccer a hand.
It wasn't, it was the ways that they had
Our girls soccer team made it to the semifinals of the sectional tournament. Despite their overall record, the team continued to improve all season long. Let's give our girls soccer team a round of applause. Boys football provided an exciting homecoming game this past Friday with the win over Hammond Central. The team improves to 3-5 heading into the last regular season game against Hammond Morton this Friday. Central will also host the first round of the sectionals on October 24th against Highland. Let's give our boys football team a hand. Biddy Ball Championships concluded this past weekend with great excitement and enthusiasm from the players and the fans.
Yes.
The future of East Chicago basketball is in very good hands and will be very exciting. Be sure to keep watching. Let's give Biddy Basketball and Coach Allah a hand. And our elementary school sports are kicking off with volleyball practices underway. Keep in mind that we have launched an effort to develop our sports program and athletic programs K through 12. The first games are scheduled for October 21st. Staff, National Custodial Day was celebrated Thursday, October 2nd. I want to recognize all of the number ones, the number twos, our day crew, and our night crew, as well as our substitute custodians. And I also want to acknowledge our maintenance staff who support the safe and clean operation of our buildings and grounds. Let's give our maintenance staff and custodial staff a hand. October 6th was also National Coach Appreciation Day, so we do want to recognize all of our head and assistant coaches and all of those who support our student athletes on and off the courts and on and off the field. Let's give them a hand. An important update regarding the status of federal shutdown and impact at the federal and state level. The Indiana Department of Education will continue the normal operations of programs funded by federal grants, as the majority of the Indiana Department of Education's federal funding is already authorized for the 2025-2026 school year. If the federal government shutdowns last for an extended period, IDOE will reevaluate the situation along with our state level partners and will notify schools accordingly. And finally, for community engagement, our boys basketball team will be participating in the 4th District Councilwoman Stacey Winfield's 6th Annual Breast Cancer Awareness Walk this Saturday, October 18th. Thank you for that partnership, and we look forward to seeing everyone out this Saturday. And that concludes my superintendent's report.
Thank you, Dr. Bonet. Now we have 4.02, Executive Director of Business Operations, Mrs. Simmons.
Ended it at so this week I just I here's Bill. Also, Dave, budget. Um, I out there. That's board,
November the 1st, you said?
board meeting.
Oh,
Also, the here as week. It did come in last week, so I am actually finishing up the premier documents for that, and they will also give us the date that they will report on property. Normally, the audit runs at least up to two of auditing property. They go special ed, they go federal, and they go state funding. And tonight should be budget season, closing it out after tonight.
you said closing out, what budget? What's the date?
8/26.
2026. And then the dates you said that the audit, what years was those dates?
23, 24, 4, 25. And they have, if they're still on property by March, they will start into 5 audit.
Oh, anybody got any?
I have one
Yes,
question.
go ahead, trustee Taylor.
During that time, would they be reviewing or evaluating our salary schedule by, is that a
Yes,
part of that?
they will, that's part of anything that they payroll.
We still
That
don't
would
have
be
it,
part of payroll.
we still don't have an approved salary schedule,
No.
correct?
Last time, 2020.
Madam President,
But yeah,
um,
but hold on, can you repeat that, what salary you're looking for? You,
So, she was looking to have the approved salary schedule from 24, 25 for this audit, I believe, and we did not approve it. So now the audit team is gonna be here and we still do not have an approved salary schedule.
Okay.
okay. Yes, trustee Gomez.
thank you. Ms. Simmons, you mentioned there's going to be some RFPs that'll be put out shortly.
Yes.
Can you provide the list of those to the board?
Yes, once I get them all together, I
Yeah.
can provide them to Diane, send them.
Thank you. And then I'd like to know, what is the status of title grants and as we stand currently, and what is the impact on payroll?
So the status of title grant, we're still in the process of the application. And as far as payroll is, we are our employee. So and we're paying it up under the new title. At this
I'm sorry,
point,
could you repeat that?
we are paying the payroll up under the title at this time. So we have always went to the next title number as of July 1st, anticipating that we would get the grant. So those, as far as payroll, it has not affected payroll. If anything, I will move over to the education fund if it becomes a problem with the federal government.
So
Yeah, it's a Dr. Barnett.
So not knowing what we don't have our application completed yet, correct?
Not to my knowledge, I did not get out to correct it.
Okay. And you wouldn't know when that's anticipated to be completed?
I have not been involved on deadline dates.
And what was the original date for that to be completed?
So we opened the pre-grant at the end of May, June. We submitted the pre-grant in a for everybody. And then we opened, sent that out, got it back, we revised it back in the date of the, now in past, It was September 1st.
September 30th.
You ain't got no
Yep.
31st.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
And just final question, what is the impact on the non-public schools and how they're being treated without title monies being approved?
So, if non-pubs need something right away, I make an effort, sure that they get it and charge back money to title. That's also withstanding if the principal right away. I will make an effort to make sure that they have what they continue on and then charge it back to title.
Are you pulling that from operations?
That will be pulled probably from education.
I'm sorry, okay.
Yeah.
Great, thank you. Madam President, that's all I've
Yes.
got.
Pardon, okay.
That's all I have.
Anybody else?
Madam President,
Yes, trustee
just one
Rodriguez.
question. So with regards to the application process, what we're submitting today is for what school year? So in other words, the title application that you just mentioned about September 30th is for what program year?
Current school year, 24, 25,
25, 26?
Madam President.
Yes, yes, trustee Smith.
This might be out of place, but thank you, Ms. Simmons, for that. But I really feel that that information should be coming from the title person. Thank you for that information. And thank you for doing what you're doing, but I really feel that that should be coming from the title person. So I think we need to have a presentation from the title person that's doing these applications. I know that you're over the finances, but there is a specific person that's over title. Am I correct?
yes, we have a federal. Yes,
Okay, so that's all I just want to say. That person should be speaking as in terms of deadlines and extension and all of those things. So thank you, but I feel that that person over that position, over that department should be the one, the spokesperson for that. But thank you for picking it up.
Madam President,
Yes, trustee Gomez.
I concur with trustee Smith, and I'd like to see the title person here to explain where we're at with these title monies.
I got a question, Mrs. Simmons. The title dollars that we have not been in receipt of. And you say you was not involved in some of the title dollars, federal title dollars?
so there is a director that does the application. I oversee Ashland, go out, cover Ashland.
So, but you's not been no part of
I have,
putting it,
as far as application,
right, okay. So, but you did say that there was a deadline September the 30th, right?
that was the deadline that I know.
Right. Now, do you know
I
if
think
there,
it's the standard deadline.
yeah, but do you know if there's, the reason why it was not turned in? Why was that deadline not met?
I got the,
Okay, and then so by being not met, do you have something to show that it was not met?
so
So
I
you-
do not go into the title application.
Well,
It's a
okay,
federal
but,
department.
but you don't have anything to show that, right? That
No,
it
I
was
don't
not-
have an award
and-
letter to
And
hand-
do you have an award letter to show that we got an extended grant for October the 30th?
I do not have that.
And do you know if there's what is the allocation amount for these dollars? Do you know what the amount is that we're
So
asking for?
the original preliminary that we got early June that I did get an email from federal director and Dr. Renee, 0.7.
Mhm. So now, since we have not received those dollars, but we're waiting to get them based on what they're saying, but no notice, we don't have a notice or anything to satisfy.
I have not seen the
right,
notice.
satisfy the board.
No.
So now these people that are getting paid, where is that money coming from?
That money is actually coming out of the full bank account here at
And if I'm not mistaken, when we had Steve Dalton here giving us a presentation, he said that if we take funds out of operations, which we can do, but then I don't see us taking funds out of any of the operation education funds to pay for title fund, but to pay people that are on title to get their money.
my transfer that is actually part of the budget is actually from the education to the operation fund, and
Right.
that was put in place in 2019 to cover any outstanding operations that we needed to cover in the district, because it was originally like 5 accounts that they cut down to 2. So that's the reason why I have the ability to, from the education to the operation fund, and that is only for operation.
Right, not to title.
I do not transfer to title.
Thank you, that's all, thank you. So right now, we don't have any notification letter saying anything about why the deadline was not met that you don't have, and neither do you have anything to say that there is an extension of time for August 30th.
Not in my end.
Okay, and no allocation. We don't know how much money they're gonna give us or what we asked for either.
Correction.
I
The
have,
board has been
Excuse me,
informed
excuse
of
me,
the preliminary.
Excuse me, Dr. Bonet, we're gonna let you talk. I'm just talking, Ms.
I
Lee.
just, the email that was sent to me early July of the census.
Okay, thank you, now, done.
So correction, the board has received all the preliminary allocations given us for the state for titles 1, 2, 3, and 4, as well as for IDEA. The board is in receipt of those in hard copy as well as in the superintendent's weekly update.
Yeah, but I believe everything that I read was preliminary. What I read, didn't say we had it,
That was the answer to your question.
but that's not what we're looking for, Dr. Bonet.
That's
But
not
anyway,
what, that's not the question you
We'll
asked.
go to consent agenda. We go to our consent agenda. Is there any questions from the audience about the consent agenda? So I have a question about the consent agenda. The school board meetings that we have for September the 16th school board meeting, not the 16th, I'm sorry, 16th is not on here. Okay, I don't have, no, yeah, and for September the 23rd. The minutes for September the 23rd, the agenda was changed after we approved the agenda. And so, Madam Secretary, Diane Bigham down there, make sure this is on the record, that we can approve those minutes because the agenda was changed. That's what I got to say about the consent agenda. Anybody else have any questions? Yes. Yeah, we had the September the 23rd meeting, and we had already approved the agenda, but the agenda was changed when Dr. Bonet said that he was going to take Leela's position, and we had Leela on the agenda to speak. We didn't know that he was going to do that. And then we also had approved a referendum for the ROJTC. That was not on our agenda either. So I made Mrs. Bigham aware of that as well, and Dr. Bonet. So,
So what's the action? What's the action of the board then? Are you
well-
asking that we don't approve the,
they're just the minutes because they're not right.
okay,
That's what I'm asking.
gotcha. Thank you.
So we can approve everything else but those minutes. So, we're not going to approve 5.03. So I'm going to have to, I guess, Attorney George, how do I do this?
Madam President, I'll make a motion. just
Yeah,
to-
okay.
Yeah, just to remove in the consent agenda 5.03.
Okay, motion made by trustee Rodriguez. Yeah, to remove 5.03.
Second.
Second by trustee Gomez. Now we approve the agenda. Can I get a motion to approve the consent agenda?
Madam President, just as a point of order,
Yes.
since there was a motion and a second, we'll need to have a roll call for that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
for that
Roll call,
motion.
trustee.
Trustee Gomez?
Yes.
Trustee Smith? Yes. Trustee Rodriguez?
Yes.
Trustee Taylor?
Yes.
Madam President Gibson King?
Yes. Now we'll have a motion to approve the consent agenda, right?
Yes.
Yes. Now we approve the consent agenda.
Madam President?
Oh,
I'll
I'm
make a
sorry. Yes,
I'm
trustee Rodriguez.
I'm sorry, were you going to ask to,
Oh, go ahead.
I'll make a motion to approve an agenda.
Motion made by trustee
Item five.
Rodriguez.
Second.
Second by trustee Taylor. Now we go into the new business.
Madam
Oh, I'm
President, roll
sorry.
call.
Oh, I'm sorry, roll call.
Trustee Gomez?
Yes.
Trustee Smith? Trustee Rodriguez?
Yes.
Trustee Taylor?
Yes.
Madam President Gibson King?
Yes. Now we'll go into new business, 6.01, approval of formative assessment grant, $22,798.44 for 2025 and 26 school year academic support system goals. So are there any questions from the audience? Can I get a motion for 6.01?
Madam President, I make a motion to approve 6.01.
Motion made by trustee Gomez.
Second.
Second by trustee Rodriguez. Are there any questions from the board? Well, yeah, so, yeah, did she get the letter? She has her letter, reward letter? Okay. All right, then, so now we'll go to, roll call, please.
Trustee Gomez?
Yes.
Trustee Smith?
Yes.
Trustee Rodriguez?
Yes.
Trustee Taylor?
Yes.
Madam President Gibson King?
Yes, now we go to 6.02, approve a digital learning grant, $33,497.25 for 2025-2026 school year academic support system, Goal 1. Are there any questions from the audience? Can I get a motion for 6.02?
Madam President, make a motion to approve 6.02.
Motion made by trustee Gomez, second by trustee Smith. Are any questions? Madam Secretary, roll call, please.
Trustee Gomez?
Yes.
Trustee Smith? Yes. Trustee Rodriguez?
Yes.
Trustee Taylor? Yes. Madam President Gibson King?
Yes. 6.03, approve a Purpose Star resolution for McKinley Elementary School Family and Community Engagement Goal 4. Are there any questions from the audience? Can I get a motion?
Madam President, make a motion to approve item 6.03.
Motion made by
Second.
trustee Rodriguez, second by trustee Gomez. Are there any questions from the board? Madam, oh, sorry, go ahead, trustee Smith.
Thank you.
Turn your mic.
Oh, you got your mic on? Oh, let's see.
The item 6.03 is the approval of the Purple Star Resolution. It allows us to continue the partnership we have with our military and those families who are our military families and supporting them. It is an important partnership for our community as well as for our students in terms of teaching patriotism and civic engagement and respect for those who serve in the armed forces protecting the United States. And so this is the resolution that allows us to apply for that partnership.
Thank you.
Now we'll go to, roll call, please.
Trustee Gomez?
Yes.
Gomez.
Sorry. Yes.
Trustee Gomez?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Trustee Smith?
Yes.
Trustee Rodriguez?
Yes.
Trustee Taylor?
Yes.
Madam President Gibson King?
Yes. Now we go to 6.04, approval of professional development requests, Goal 5, staff relations and professional development. Are there any questions from the audience? Can you get a motion to approve a second 6.04?
Madam President, I make a motion to approve 6.04.
Motion made by
Second.
Motion made by trustee Smith, second by trustee Gomez. Are there any questions from the board?
Yes.
Yes, trustee Smith.
I'd like to make a motion to remove item 9 on the professional development until further discussion.
Second.
Motion made by trustee Smith, second by trustee Gomez, to be removed
Until further
for
discussion.
further discussion. So can I get a vote? Roll call, please.
Trustee Gomez?
Yes.
Trustee Smith?
Yes.
Trustee Rodriguez?
Yes.
Trustee Taylor?
Yes.
Madam President Gibson King?
Yes. Now we'll go to 6.05.
Madam
approval of-
President,
Yeah, I'm
so we'll
sorry.
have to approve the,
Oh,
that line item minus the
Right. Minus the,
item number 9.
The deduct-
Oh, okay. So, okay, well, give me a motion for that then.
Roll call.
I'd like to make a motion to approve 6.04 minus
Okay,
the item that was removed.
Yeah.
right.
Second.
Motion made by trustee Smith, second by trustee Gomez. Madam Secretary, roll call, please.
Trustee Gomez?
Yes.
Trustee Smith?
Yes.
Trustee Rodriguez?
Yes.
Trustee Taylor?
Yes.
Madam President Gibson King?
Yes. Now we go to 6.05, approval of budget adoption for fiscal year 2026, Form 4. Are there any questions from the audience? Can I get a motion for 6.05?
Madam President, make,
Yes, motion made by trustee Rodriguez,
yeah.
Second.
second by trustee Gomez. Are there any questions from the board?
Madam President,
Yes.
just a question for Ms. Simmons, if you can. Once this is approved, is this going to be posted on our website?
Yes, it'll be posted on the website.
Okay, thank you.
Madam President, I did make the motion, but I just want to clarify that it's item
Yes.
6.05 that I'm making the motion on.
Yes, 6.05, yes. Uh-huh. Oh, no, any more questions? Yeah, Madam Secretary, roll call, please.
Trustee Gomez?
Yes.
Trustee Smith?
Yes.
Trustee Rodriguez?
Yes.
Trustee Taylor?
Yes.
Madam President Gibson King?
Yes. 6.06, approval of resolution to adopt the capital project plan budget year 2026. Are there any questions in the audience? Can I get a motion for 6.06?
Madam President, make a motion to approve item 6.06.
Motion
Second.
made by trustee Rodriguez, second by trustee Gomez. Are there any questions from the board? Madam Secretary, roll call.
Trustee Gomez?
Yes.
Trustee Smith?
Yes.
Trustee Rodriguez?
Yes.
Trustee Taylor?
Yes.
Madam President Gibson King?
Yes. 6.07, approve a resolution to adopt a school bus replacement plan budget year 2026. Are there any questions from the audience? Can I get a motion for 6.07?
Madam President, I make a motion for 6.07.
Motion made by trustee
Second.
Smith, second by trustee Rodriguez. Can I get a roll call?
Trustee Gomez?
Yes.
Trustee Smith?
Yes.
Trustee Rodriguez?
Yes.
Trustee Taylor?
Yes.
Madam President Gibson King?
Yes. 6.08, approve a resolution to transfer funds from education fund to operation funds. Can I get any questions from the audience? Yes, Ms. Helen, thank you. Yes. Thank you, Helen. Are there any more questions from the audience? Can I get a motion to approve 6.07?
Madam President, I make a motion to approve 6.07.
Motion made by trustee Gomez,
Second.
second by trustee Rodriguez. Are there any questions from the board? Madam Secretary, roll call, please. Oh, I'm sorry.
Wait a minute,
Go
Leila
ahead.
had to
I'm
speak
sorry,
on
Ms.
that.
Leela.
think
Oh,
that
yeah,
was
that's right. I'm sorry.
6.08.
Yes. Yes, 6.08.
Yes. 6.07. All right.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
My apologies.
Well,
6.08.
well, we didn't get no roll call on this, on 6.07. Okay, thank y'all. Help me out a little bit. I don't mind no problem.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
We
If we
did,
did,
yeah.
okay. I don't have a problem.
6.7, we got it.
Secretary Bigham concurred that we did.
Okay, okay, now,
Well,
6108. Are there any questions from the audience? Ms. Leela?
That's the Ms.
Oh, wait a minute.
You going back to 6.08.
Oh, yeah, for the operations fund, right?
Uh,
I knew it was something that's supposed to be going on.
Right.
So couldn't I get a
Operations
vote?
fund.
Let me, but you wanted to talk on it though, right?
It was help clarifying that we were on the wrong agenda.
Oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
just wanted to clarify.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
because
then,
if you
thank
don't vote, I can't move.
What can I,
So-
can I
No,
get
there
a,
was no first or second on that.
what can I get a vote to approve the 6.08?
Madam President, I make a motion to approve 6.08.
Motion made by
Second.
trustee Gomez and second by trustee Rodriguez.
All right.
Okay, Madam Secretary, roll call, please.
Trustee Gomez.
Yes.
Trustee Smith.
Yes.
Trustee Rodriguez.
Yes.
Trustee Taylor.
Yes.
Madam President Gibson King.
Yes. Now we have 6.09, approval of quote for cafeteria tables. Are there any questions from the audience? Can I get a motion for 6.09?
Madam President, make a motion for approval for 6.09.
Second.
Motion made by trustee Smith, second by trustee Gomez. Are there any questions from the board?
Yes.
Just one question to.
Yes.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead,
No, no, go ahead.
Mr. Trustee
Just to, Leela, so in terms of the setting of the chairs, 'cause sometimes we may have meetings in the cafeteria and those chairs are a little too small for us big folks.
Actually, they're the size of tables here.
Oh,
They're tables. Those chairs is the reason why I am switching over to the table. I have promised Philip, wow, finally got them available, actually changed to tables like this. But yes, they are chairs. Yes, I could, if our, oh, she will be tables similar
oh.
for the
okay.
elementary school.
Oh, that's nice.
I do have one question. How many?
I think it's 32 that's on that quote,
32 tables?
32 tables. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, she will be using her floor area and plus also her stage for
Okay.
the total cafeteria.
Are there any more questions from the board? Madam Secretary, roll call, please.
Trustee Gomez.
Yes.
Trustee Smith.
Yes.
Trustee Rodriguez.
Yes.
Trustee Taylor.
Yes.
Madam President Gibson King.
Yes. 6.10, approval of second reading for policies. A policy 5410, promotion. And the placement and retention for a policy 9120, public information. Are there any questions from the audience? Can I get a motion for 6.10, approval of readings for policies?
Madam President,
Yes.
I'd like to ask for Attorney Harris to address this particular item.
All right, so there, I believe there's a little mix-up in terms of what is attached in board docs for these policies. It looks, at least what I'm seeing on my end, is policy number 5410. Let's see. And 9120, just, I'm going to ask the policy committee, are those the two that were intended to be included?
Madam President,
Yes, trustee Gomez.
I'd like to just ask that we move this item out, we table this item and put it on the agenda for our next meeting.
Thank you.
You want to attend both policies?
Both of them, yes.
Okay.
Motion's to table 6.10.
So can we get a motion to table then?
Madam President, make a motion to table items 6.12 and 6.13. Trustee Gomez?
No, that's only items 6.10, 610. The approval of second readings,
You said
Gotcha.
16, I thought it was
6.10.
9,
Okay, you
10.
want to table that one?
yes.
Okay.
Madam President, make a motion to table 6.10.
Second.
Okay, motion made by trustee Rodriguez and second by trustee Gomez. Can I get a roll call then, please?
Gomez?
Yes.
Smith?
Yes.
Trustee Rodriguez?
Yes.
Trustee Taylor?
Yes.
Madam President Gibson King?
Yes. Now, policy 9120.
No,
No,
we
no.
got to go to approval of personnel.
Okay, all right, that's, we finished with that one, okay. So it's now 6.11, approve of personnel report. Are there any questions from the audience? Can I get a motion for 6.11?
Madam President, make a motion to approve 6.11.
Second. Motion made by trustee Smith, second by trustee Rodriguez. Are there any questions from the board? Madam Secretary, roll call, please.
Trustee Gomez?
Yes.
Trustee Smith?
Yes.
Trustee Rodriguez?
Yes.
Trustee Taylor?
Yes.
Madam President Gibson King?
Yes. Now we have 6.12, approve of first reading for policies. We don't have no numbers, though. For policies. Oh, then what? Are there any questions from the audience? Can I get a motion for 6.12,
Madam President, we'll make a motion to approve 6.12.
approval for first reading for the policy 6.02? Can I get another motion?
Make a motion.
I wanted to make a motion.
Go ahead, trustee Taylor, make a motion. We got a second?
I want to make a motion to remove.
Oh.
I don't know how,
Oh, you want to remove it?
yeah, I need to remove, I would like to remove a policy. Jewel, what's the best about it?
But we don't have no number here. We don't have a number on it. At least my sheet don't have no number.
So I wanted to make a motion to remove policy number 1520.
Then you did that correctly then. It
20.
just needs a second.
Okay, need a second for
Second.
policy 15. Second by trustee Smith. Are there any questions from the board? Any more questions? Madam Secretary, roll call, please.
Trustee Gomez?
Yes.
Trustee Smith?
Yes.
Trustee Rodriguez?
Yes.
Trustee Taylor?
Yes.
Madam President Gibson King?
Yes,
Madam President,
We go back to policy.
yes.
make a motion to approve 6.12 with the removal of policy 1520.
6 point what now?
Second.
6 point, what is it?
6.12?
Oh, 6.12, okay. Now you said, okay then. Motion made by trustee Gomez and second by trustee Rodriguez. Can I get a motion?
Policy number was that? I'm sorry.
6.12, you want to approve it?
You have the motion in a second.
I'm
If
sorry.
there's no discussion, you can take roll call.
Okay, roll call, please.
Trustee Gomez?
Yes.
Trustee Smith?
Yes.
Trustee Rodriguez?
Yes.
Trustee Taylor?
Yes.
Madam President Gibson King?
Yes. Now, I wanted to ask a question. You need to go back and ask. Well, I can ask, where it goes. Okay, so now we're going to our public forum. Mr. Harris.
Madam President.
Oh,
You
I'm
forgot
There's one more.
613,
Oh, 613. Well, what is 613? I don't have it on my sheet.
removal or
see
repeal of
yours.
existing policies
Let me see your, because I don't have it.
right here.
Yeah. Got it right here. I don't have it. I just don't have it. Can you read it for me, trustee Taylor? 6.13. The one that you're speaking about?
We missed that
Oh,
one.
I have it on, and this is this agenda. I have it. 6.13, approval or repeal of existing policies. Policy 4112, board staff communication, and policy 9150, school visitors. Are there any questions from the audience? Can I get a motion for 6.13?
Madam President, I make a motion to approve 6.13.
Motion made by trustee Gomez,
Second.
second by trustee Smith. Are there any questions from the board? Madam Secretary, roll call, please.
Trustee Gomez?
Yes.
Trustee Smith?
No.
Trustee Rodriguez?
No.
Trustee Taylor?
No.
Madam President Gibson King?
I'm going to abstain on this one here. So now we go to our public forum.
Madam President, I'm sorry,
Yes.
Before we move on, I'll ask Attorney Harris if this would be okay. We had approved 6.12 on first reading. Can we make a motion here to move that with the removal of 1520 to second reading this evening?
You said which one, which policy?
6.12.
What number was that one? What item?
It's approval for
613.
first reading
Oh,
of
613.
policies.
So you want to do what now, trustee Rodriguez? I mean Gomez?
I want to make a motion to suspend the rules and have this read for second reading with the removal of 1520.
So how do we do that, Mr.?
That's a motion.
Okay, so can I get a motion to approve?
Madam President, I make a motion to approve to suspend the rules to read 6.12 for second reading.
Okay, motion made by trustee Gomez. Suspend the rules. I'll second this. Now, can I get a roll call?
Trustee Gomez?
Yes.
Trustee Smith?
No.
Trustee Rodriguez?
No.
Trustee Taylor?
No.
Madam President Gibson King?
I'm going to abstain on this one. Now, can we go to the public forum?
Yes, when you step to the microphone, if you could please state your name and your address. Your comment will be limited to 3 minutes. Please be respectful of the audience members, the staff that's present, and please refrain from discussing any individual personnel matters. Thank you.
First speaker for tonight is Ms. Linda Randolph.
Oh, she is.
Our coaches and athletic directors and athletic department for all that they do for our young athletes. I received a letter today, and the state was still thanking me for the work that I did as a principal, and I retired in 2007. So I definitely want to take this opportunity to say thank you to the School City of East Chicago principals. October is still the month of recognition. Thank you, principals, for building character, inspiring dreams, encouraging creativity, building confidence, instilling a lot of learning, touching those young hearts, and changing their lives forever. You are super amazing, life-changing, multitasking experts and overall miracle workers. A truly great principal is hard to find, difficult to part with, and impossible to forget. We will never forget your efforts on behalf of our students. Everyone, please remember that behind every great school is a great principal. Thank you for all that you do. You are truly appreciated.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Randolph. Next speaker, we have Ms. Helen Steinbeck. Thank you. Next speaker, Ms. Tykeia Wright.
Oh, good.
Good evening. So I made sure that I wrote down what I wanted to say because I didn't want to make, I wanted to make sure that I come correct. Oh, my address is the admin. I come this evening to thank my boss for making an executive decision to cancel the field trip on this past Sunday that all the newspaper outlets are continuously talking about on social media. While he has, along with others, have gotten backlash for canceling, I stand in agreement with him. You want to know why? Great. Glad you asked. Well, with everything that is going on everywhere, you wouldn't know who would be safe and who would. So why chance it? Just because it was a great turnout last year. Had I been the superintendent, I would have canceled it myself. The students and staff safety are supposed to be the most important. I'm confused on that part though. The sad part about it is that this cancellation has reached the newspaper. And my question about that is, how did it even get that far? As a parent first, or a board member, trustee, etc., the safety of any employee, staff, student should always be first. Without the student, there wouldn't be any of it. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Wright. Next, we have Mr. D. Murphy.
You did give me that letter for his goals, right? You know what I did with it? Yeah, I look for it.
Good evening, Board. Good evening to everyone. Mr. Murphy, and just a couple of things here. First, I would like to say thank you for allowing the students to participate in the first inaugural Soul Bowl Marching Band Showcase at Chicago State University. We were well received, and we were, hands down, the cleanest group that was there, most musically inclined group that was there. So in fact, it's so much we were invited back to another competition, which is this Saturday, the 18th, in Rich Township. And if the board, I also have some handouts here for the board as well in Richmond Park, which will tell you about it. It's called the Raptor Rumble. And so we will be competing in that. Along with this, I also wanted to, we have some handwritten thank you letters from the band members that I wanted to present to those individuals that came out. First, Dr. Yanders, thank you so much. Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes, thank you so much, Dr. Yanders. Yes, ma'am. We couldn't have done it without your support. We also have President Gibson King as well.
Okay.
I have it here. Yes, please, thank you. We also had Miss Rosario Reese. I don't believe she's here. We have Miss Rosario Reese. Mr. Clay as well for coming out and taking beautiful pictures, and I'll be sending those out to the district. Miss M. Williams, who also came in and was a chaperone for us as well. And last but certainly not least, Coach Gordon. Could not have done it without you. Okay, and before I run out of my time, I'm going to submit this to the board. Again, this talks about the Raptor Rumble. If you all will come out and support. Also, the band will be performing this Friday at the last home game, where you get the chance to see what we've been working on. And also included in this packet board is also the proposal for Summer Band Camp 2026. So we thank you all again for supporting us. It's been a long run, and this is only the beginning. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Next, we have Ms. Diana Darden.
Oh, thank you, Mrs. Medina.
Diana Darton. I'm gonna say the ad building too. I just want to ditto Tykia Wright, Ms. Wright, what she stated. All of you know I ride hard for my school and for my city. And I wanted to just come up here and commend the board members and the superintendent who made the decision to ensure the safety of our students this past Sunday. I know they went last year. It is a great opportunity for the students to do, but right now in the climate that we living in, was not the perfect situation. And it's better to be safe than to be sorry. And my problem, and you know, I'm always step up here, when you wrong, and when you right, you right. It should not have been handled the way it was on social media. If you don't agree, y'all are bored. Everybody not gonna always agree on the same thing. But for it to get on there to call people cowards, and now we're on with the Hammond Times page, and you got all kind of racial comments being directed at our school district. We had great news at the beginning of this board meeting today with this young man and our sports program. It's so many other great things happening in our district instead of us getting a black eye about somebody being upset because things didn't go their way. When you have a problem, you're supposed to have solution, not create chaos. When the alumni went to send the students to the Usher Raymond behind the scenes thing at the United Center, the board was behind us 100%. The bus was not available, but you know what we did? We went and we rented our own coach bus to make sure that those students got there. If you felt strongly about that, you could have reached the community people or took the money out your pocket and got a van as well if you felt that people was adamant about making sure they go. We have a lot of homegrown events in this community. They just had a big breast cancer walk in Crown Point this Saturday where Maryville had their band, their drum line, their cheerleaders, their students, their academic groups. We could have been there. The mayor just had a 5K walk. We got the breast cancer walk Saturday, so it's things right here in our own community that these students could have participated in. But to make a big deal on social media just absolutely made no sense at all. I wish the same energy would have been used with the drum line. That was voted on. If you felt like that, why didn't that go to the paper? So all I'm saying is things could have been handled better, and we shouldn't throw tantrums. I wish I had a pacifier with me today. But I always keep it real, and I'm gonna always keep it real, and you should accept criticism. Please look at me, trustee, because you know who I'm talking to. But and this make me also feel like this, not to throw allegations, make me feel like the same person went to the paper about our coaches this past year. Never nothing positive. Never nothing positive. But you are here as a board member for the students and the staff of this district. Get it right and get it better. That's all I got to say.
Last speaker.
Oh, who next, Mercedes, you say?
All right, that concludes our speaker for tonight,
Okay.
our speakers for tonight.
Okay, now we'll go into our trustee remarks. Trustee Rodriguez?
Madam President,
Oh,
can
you
you
want
wave
to-
me
I'll
to
take
the
you
end?
next.
I'm still
Pardon?
trying to, can you get me to the next? for the
Oh, you,
end?
okay, then
'Cause I'm
trustee.
having Wi-Fi issues
Yeah,
right now.
trustee Smith. Thank y'all, just let me know how you want to do it. I don't have a problem with changing rules.
Good evening. Am I on? Can you hear me? First of all, I'd like to say thank you all for coming out. The situation, the newspaper, and I know you don't want to talk about it, but we're going to talk about this. To the community of the East Chicago School District.
Oh, is you on? She said you not on. Oh, is she on? Oh, you got to get it closer to you. Get it to you, yeah.
Concerning regarding board conduct and student safety. I am writing to express my deep concern regarding recent actions taken by the school board, by a school board member, that in my professional opinion, as a trusted trustee of our district, would potentially place our most prized commodity, our children, in harm's way. It is profoundly and disappointing that any individual, especially an elected school board official member that you have elected to entrust with your well-being of our students, would make a decision that jeopardizes the safety for professional reasons or self-interest. The situation involving the Chicago Marathon, Chicago race was especially troubling given the current climate in our society with ongoing tension related to race, immigration, and other social issues. It is unacceptable for any action by this board member to expose our children to unnecessary risk. Decisions like this prioritize the safety, dignity, and emotional well-being of every student in our care. Let the record clearly reflect that the superintendent, myself, Trustee Taylor, and Trustee Rodriguez did not support or agree with the particular activities as well as any other activities pertaining to our student safety in the past. All student activities should be aligned with proper protocol and procedure. Superintendent, principals, and administrators, and all of department heads prior to activities should be board approved. In the past, none of these procedures were done properly. In fact, if this behavior continue, it should involve mandatory repercussions to those that have promoted these actions. Our children are our most precious and valuable responsibility. They are our future, and we must protect them wholeheartedly. As a district, we must remain steadfast in our commitment to our guiding principle, children first, really. It's my hope that this matter will be reviewed with the seriousness it deserves, and that clear steps will be taken to ensure accountability, transparency, and compliance to district policies and respect moving forward. Providing respect for our community, our parents, and our children, and establish procedures undermining the trust of our community and all working and undermine the trust of our community, all working together that we're trying to build. Also remember, you, community voters and stakeholders, are the boss of the board. You voted for each of us that you trust as to be the elected official that we would serve and protect our children, not our professional or personal agenda and not for a popularity status. Thank you for your attention to this urgent, serious matter. I trust and pray that we can restore the confidence in the leadership of this board by taking a stand to get this leadership in the correct direction and reaffirm our shared commitment to protect and serve every student. And I'm just going to add this, Mr. Murphy, this has nothing to do with you, but this does have something to do with everything pertaining to policy. And I'm going to say this wholeheartedly, and if I'm wrong, my superintendent will correct me. We're not going to start approving things 4 days prior to the event. Everybody understand me, everything has to be done decent and in order. We cannot afford to say, okay, today is Tuesday and Saturday we're going somewhere. That's going to stop. Everything has to go through the superintendent or your administrator or whoever. We are not going to be responsible for any kids. I'm not going to have that on my blood. You all can do what you want to do. But as far as now, and I'm concerned that anything that they do, I'm saying personally, I'm not going to vote for anything 3 days before it happens. If you get the letter in October and the event is in December, give it to us in October. Don't wait till the last minute. It causes chaos, it causes confusion. Parents don't know what to do, and it's getting to be totally ridiculous. Nothing personal, I'm just saying. We have to learn how to do things decent and order. And this particular district lately has been doing everything they want to do but things decent and in order. Secondly, Mr. Gomez, you have done everything possibly to destroy this district. You have not only degraded our athletic department. You've had our names swept across the board about our athletic department, about our children. You never, ever give anything positive about our district. Everything got to come from Bishop Noel. And I'm going to say this. If you think that much about Bishop Noel and Highland and everything, maybe you need to be on their board. Because, see, right now, our kids don't need any negativity. We need all the support that we can possibly get. And I'm tired. Your report is good, mind you, but I'm tired of you downing us. If you can't say nothing positive, don't say anything. And I'm through with it.
Well, thank you, Trustee Smith. Now, who would like to go next? May I ask?
Yeah, I can go.
Because maybe nobody won't say nothing behind that
I can
speech.
go.
You know what I'm saying? Might be quiet as church mouse, but who want to go next? You want to go next?
Madam President, I'll go next.
Okay, go ahead, Trustee Rodriguez.
So good evening. The responsibility of a board is clear and fundamental. I believe our governance rests on 5 pillars. Knowing the vision and goals of our district and our strategic plan, right? Aligning those goals with the superintendent's contract to ensure proper accountability. Again, this is our role. Establishing transparent policies that apply consistently to everyone, the board, the superintendent, and the district staff. Making sound fiscally responsible decisions that do not negatively impact the district at all. Acting as steward of trust within our community. Now, those are the 5, and there's more pillars, but I just wanted to give you the 5 most important pillars that I can see in this event today. When the policy is broken by those sworn to uphold it, the integrity of the entire system we serve is broken. The result of this breakdown is already visible. We had went through over 12 superintendents in the short period in over 12 years, and is not a sign of stable leadership from us.
That's right.
You're right.
It is a clear signal of instability and risk to our students and our staff. We must address the breach of trust head on. It is critical to examine that it signals when a member fails to abide by the various policies and conduct guidelines where he's sworn to uphold. While we cherish the principles of free speech, we must balance the right of fiduciary duties and public trust required by this administration. Too often we become our worst enemy, and I know Trustee Smith has always said that. Hindering the promotion of our district through internal conflicts, negative public trust towards our colleagues and our administrators, we govern and the community we serve must be first. We need to remember that. What we say or what we do or what we approve have consequences. Let us move forward tonight with professional conduct, focusing on our shared mission, and the community is watching. And remember this, everyone who is accountable for the government that we deliver must understand that there are consequences and we have to abide by that. So I really believe that we as a board are really trying to do the best we can in support of the superintendent. But if we put obstacles in front of the superintendent and him reaching his goals, then who is to blame? Because everything that we have done to put these obstacles in front of the superintendent, yet we blame him to make it right. We can't have that happen. So that's the end of my remark.
Thank you, Trustee Rodriguez. Trustee Gomez.
Thank you, Madam President. I just wanted to give thanks to the students who were out there on Saturday at the protest, if you will, in front of City Hall for showing the character and courage to stand out there and express themselves in a positive manner. I think that they did a great job. It was interesting. I know not many of you here were out there, but I was out there for 2 hours and just observed the amount of energy and focus that these young children had. Actually, the majority of the audience there were students, and one of them that was leading the opposition to what's going on currently was actually our valedictorian and a current Notre Dame, now sitting at Notre Dame University, studying immigration law and also a top scholar in her, in her field. So it's nice to have people who have experienced the immigrant challenges like she has, and other students that are here from East Chicago. Takes a lot of courage at a time like this to stand up and do the right thing, and I want to give those students the credit that they deserve. Again, just a great turnout in general. It was a very peaceful protest, and similarly, having gone to the Chicago Marathon, you would have thought that this other issue didn't even exist. It was beautiful to see the other high schools sending their kids out there, and to watch the courage that those kids showed. It was just a lot of fun, and I'm hopeful that next year that we could send our kids there. To the point of students going on field trips, I don't believe the board has ever approved that, and so I would recommend that if that's a concern of the board, as a policy committee chairman, I'd be happy to help introduce a policy that would require a board approval of a trip, whether it's a musical event or whatever it may be, for students, so that we can ensure that the students are taken care of and that there's parental permission slips. I know Attorney Harris wrote an extended addition to the parental permission slips, and maybe that's just something we should have in general in this particular point in time. I'm hopeful that in 3 years, this thing is a long forgotten issue. So I really want to thank those students and parents and teachers who were willing to support the events over this weekend. That concludes my remarks.
Thank you, Trustee Gomez. Trustee Taylor?
Hi, yes, good evening. I'm just going to jump straight into my remarks for the essence of time, but I want to address my bosses, and my bosses are the community. That includes you folks who are here and those 45 plus people who are watching. I want to address them about the flood of news stories, social media posts, and false perceptions surrounding the Chicago Marathon student participation. I'm going to warn you, it's going to be a little lengthy. Let me be clear, this was just a case of pure virtual signaling. Virtual signaling is when someone publicly pretends to care about an issue, not to make real change, but to serve their own image, to gain attention, popularity, and validation. It's hollow, it's performative, and it's selfish. This is the behavior of an opportunist, someone who will use anyone and anything to push their own agenda. And in doing so, drag our students, our school, and our city into yet another round of public embarrassment and ridicule. Tonight, I'm going to walk you through the timeline of events so that you all understand exactly how we got here and exactly what happened.
Say it, girl.
September 9th, during the regular school board meeting, Trustee Jesse Gomez suggested in his trustee remarks that the newly athletic supervisor recruited kids to volunteer at the marathon. That was September 9th. By Friday, September 30th, Dr. Bornay shared in his weekly update to us the difficulty of securing volunteers and student participants due to homecoming week activities that were already in progress. However, the opportunity to volunteer was posted on the school website as an opportunity for students to earn service hours. By Thursday, October 2nd, Dr. Bornay sent us an email, us meaning the school board, the school board attorney, expressing serious concerns that board member Jesse Gomez had violated two board policies. Board Policy PO 9150, School Visitors, and Board Policy PO 4112, Board Staff Communications. According to this report, Mr. Gomez entered East Chicago Central High School without notification or prior authorization from the principal or superintendent to meet with a staff member, quote, to help push to have students volunteer. There was an email that went out to staff and social media posts that contained point of contact individuals that were not even informed they were a point of contact, and when asked to be removed, was told it was a directive from Jesse Gomez. On October 7th, Mr. Gomez sent an email to the board, superintendent, and the board attorney, quoting, "Great news, our Cardinal kids came through with 40 students and 4 adults." In the same message, he requested district transportation for the group, specifically a bus departing at 4:45 a.m. on Sunday morning, to and from Pilsen, Illinois. He ended the message by expressing the shared excitement about the trip from our kids, anticipating a prompt response. That very same evening of October 7th, there was a scheduled policy committee meeting. The members of the policy committee are Trustee Gomez, who is the chair, and myself. I did not attend in continuous effort to avoid unnecessary district costs for additional meetings that week. During that week, there was also an executive meeting, and there was also a work session meeting, which means those are 3 meetings that Trustee Gomez and myself would have been getting paid for. However, the board president attended in my place without my consent. During that meeting, discussion took place regarding the repeal of 2 specific policies that you just heard us vote down, and those happen to be the same 2 policies that Dr. Bournet referred in the email that he violated on October 2nd. October 8th, upon the conclusion, that was a Wednesday, upon the conclusion of an executive meeting, Trustee Jesse Gomez asked Dr. Bournet if there was a bus confirmed for Sunday, October 12th. Dr. Bournet replied yes. At this moment, Trustee Smith and Trustee Rodriguez expressed their concerns. I questioned if it was a school-sponsored field trip and if there was permission slips and if permission slips had been obtained. It was confirmed that at that moment, 4 days before the event, there were no permission slips and none had been approved or signed for 40 students and 4 adults registered to go. I expressed my deep concern about the location, Pilsen, Illinois, given heightening immigration enforcement and political demonstrations in the area, and made it clear I did not want to be held liable or responsible for an event. I was not involved in coordinating at any point in time. At that point, it was requested that the attorney review and revise the permission slip, to revise the language to include liability disclaimers before distribution. On October 9th, I sent an email to the board, the attorney, and the superintendent requesting an updated and revised permission slip, and again emphasized my concerns about the coordination, compliance, and approval process. The attorney replied that he had not received the permission slip for review as of yet. On October 10th, Dr. Bournet issued an email announcing cancellation of the trip, stating he did not feel comfortable sending students and staff on any trip where we could not 100% guarantee their safety. Trustee Jesse Gomez immediately replied, Palatine High School, Illinois high school, is sending 64 students and suggested Dr. Bournet should contact their superintendent. On October 12th, that's the day of the marathon. No, it's not. I believe it is the day of the marathon. No, October 12th, yes. School City of East Chicago posted the official cancellation on social media, tagging the school board. Mr. Gomez then commented publicly, calling the decision cowardly, that he wished we would have had the same courage the other schools had, and criticizing the district leadership. His post received significant public traction, generating negative attention and confusion about the board's position in this matter. October 13th, I received a media inquiry from the NWI Times requesting comment, which I did not respond to, nor did I acknowledge. However, they still took my Facebook comment and inserted it into the article. Shortly thereafter, the NWI Times published an article quoting Mr. Gomez and confirming that he had spoken directly with reporters. The article was later republished by the Post-Tribune, the Chicago Tribune, and the Indiana Economic Digest for further amplifying misinformation and public division. These actions collectively represent a clear violation of 4 established board policies. Policy number 9150, school visitors, that prohibits unauthorized entries into school buildings. Board members must follow visitor controls and obtain prior authorization from the principal or superintendent before entering the school grounds for non-official purposes. The violation, Mr. Gomez entered East Chicago Central High School without prior approval to coordinate activities and met with staff. Policy number 2340, field and other district-sponsored trips. This policy establishes that all field trips must receive prior approval through administrative channels with signed parent permission slips and appropriate supervision. The violation, Mr. Gomez initiated and coordinated an unsanctioned student trip without administrative approvals, permissions, or compliance with district safety procedures. Policy 0143.1, public expression of board members. This policy requires board members to clarify that their statements and actions do not represent the official position of the board unless authorized by a majority vote. The violation, Mr. Gomez publicly commented on social media and spoke to multiple news outlets without authorization, representing his statements as reflective of the district or school board. Policy 4112, board staff communication. Board prohibits board members from giving directives or engaging staff in operational matters outside the superintendent's chain of command. Violation, Mr. Gomez directly communicated with and directed staff without going through the superintendent, violating administrative protocol. This series of actions do not even include all of the code of ethics that have been violated, even as it relates to the young lady that came up here tirelessly expressing her frustration and left hopeless about his inappropriate comments towards her on social media, which I have sent to the state for investigation. Breached district policy, overstepped board governance boundaries, and undermined administrative authority. As a board trustee, I have an ethical and fiduciary duty to uphold policy, ensure student safety, and maintain public trust. While I respect all efforts to expand student experiences, those opportunities must be handled with transparency, compliance, and collaboration, not one person alone taking action on behalf of the board. Our policies exist to protect our students, ensure administrative order, and preserve credibility of this board. When any member disregards those standards, the trust of our community and the safety of our students is jeopardized. For these reasons, and in defense for our duty to uphold the policies that govern the district, I move and make a motion that the board formally censure board member Jesse Gomez for conduct inconsistent with the responsibilities of this office and ethical standards of this body.
I second that motion.
Well, thank you, trustee Taylor.
We had a second.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can we vote? It's not on the agenda. We have to have something on the agenda.
We'll put it on the agenda next time.
Next time, yeah, we'll have to do that because we already finished with our agenda.
Well, then I want to add a second motion as well.
Okay.
Make a motion to remove trustee Jesse Gomez from policy committee meeting as chair and as part of the committee. If he's going to continue to engage in setting up meetings that are incurring costs to the district, to create policies or amend policies that constantly are in direct opposition of the superintendent, for him to go around and then break his own policies, it's ludicrous. He doesn't belong there. He's dangerous. So I make a motion to remove him from the policy committee meeting.
Well, in order for that to happen, Mr. Harris here, I think we have to do this in another kind of meeting. We can't do it out in the public. Because one time before something like this happened, we did something in the public, and we was not supposed to have done that. And
Well, that's
now-
exactly what I'm trying to prevent.
Yeah.
He continues to do things in the
No,
public.
we're going to address it, trustee Taylor, and I'm not saying that we're not, but I don't want to do it in the public.
We don't have to do it in the public, but we.
Well, we're going to, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that we're not going to do it. I'm just, hold on a minute. I'm just saying that out in the public. Now, Mr. Harris, wait, hold on. You can expound to something that did happen to an individual, and we did it in the public, and it was wrong to do that?
Understood. I don't think the issue is necessarily whether it's done in public or not. For this meeting, the business portion has concluded. But it is something that you can bring up at a
Right.
subsequent meeting, though.
And I just want to share that with the audience, the people in TV land. It will be addressed, but it has to be in the proper setting. Excuse me. Trustee, you want to say something? Are you finished? Wait a minute, hold on.
I just want to say to Joel.
Oh, wait, I want to ask trustee Taylor, was she finished? Because she had the floor. Okay, so now trustee Rodriguez. Wait, hold on. Trustee Rodriguez.
So I guess my question, attorney, so when you say that the board concluded its public meeting, I'm not sure if that
No.
was ever stated.
No, that isn't my
meeting
opinion. The public meeting didn't conclude the business portion of the meeting, of the agenda concluded. So right now, we're just in discussion. So we would have to go back into the business portion of the meeting for agenda items, and none of this is on the agenda. But it can be placed on the agenda for the next meeting.
Yeah, it will be. And that's all I'm gonna say, is to make sure we're doing things, as y'all say, decent and in order.
Yes, ma'am.
Because now, I guess I'm the last one. Oh, Dr. Bonet, you got something to say? All right, okay. I know, nephew. Go ahead, Mr. Gregory. Go ahead, Mr. Gregory, because I want you to have your hand up. And speak. No, Dr. Bonet, you have anything that you'd like to say? Okay. Well, what I'm so glad to hear is everybody is speaking something that should have been said a long time ago. And God has his time and place for us to discuss things. And a lot of stuff that I am learning since I am on the board, and a lot of things that has happened over, since I keep saying, since we had an elected school board, a lot of things has happened. And who all got missed out of the equation was our children. They got missed out of the equation. Now, as I sit on the board, and my board colleagues voted for me to have Civil Learning Center for our children. We did put that program in place. We did have iLearn program put in place. And these are the kind of things that I, as a board member by myself, try to keep focused on and try to do things for our children. Because, like I said, a lot of things that's been happening, but there are some positive things that's taking place right now. But we, the decision-making people that sits here that has voted for, elected to do right, it took a long time, and it still ain't right to this point, but we are making some changes as we speak. A lot of stuff that has happened, I'm not a social media person. I like for people to talk to this real face, not the face that they hide behind. But you have those ones that do be on social media, doing this, answering this, or what have you not. So that's like, to me, it's like your laundry is out there looking for some feedback, whatever. But I don't know anything about all that has happened. But I'm hearing now that these things did take place. So we've had so many superintendents, and by us having so many, there has been no accountability from no one in our school district at all. They pretty much been doing whatever it is that they want to do. When I got on the board, I heard some things that didn't sound right to me, but they told me, oh, that's the norm. I said, oh, it is? I couldn't believe that. But as I sat there and seen what was happening, and it's happening right now, I don't party to it, but I speak my mind about it, and I try to stay focused, like I said, for the benefit of our children. They have to have the best of the best, and that's not been happening for them at all. None of that has been happening. They do things, I'm gonna say some do, to benefit themselves. It's not for the benefit of our children. We only have, like I keep saying, a certain amount of kids in our school district. We should be a thriving district. We should be thriving. There are some school districts that don't even have many children as we do, but they're not on a failing list. And I'm gonna say this because this is where we're at. They don't want programs that's gonna benefit our children. Oh, we don't have no money. Money shout. But you have money to hire people with no license. And we have people in our school district that have license, that are qualified to do the job for our schools. But is that what we do as a school board? No, I don't get myself caught up in it. Dollars we have given away, and it didn't get back. We had already voted on these dollars that was there. But then we're told that these dollars have to go back to the state. Well, what happened to, why was the dollars used for the teachers and the children? What happened that they got caught up and now we got to give it back? But then now we have to go, now they want to give it to some other people that say they did this and they said it. You know, however we vote, I have to vote honest. I have to vote honest, I have to be who I am and my community. I have a good rapport with my community. I'm not one that sits around here and whatever the case may be. But I am so glad that we as a board is not talking to you people in the audience, we're talking to those ones that's on TV or listen to us as we speak. So a lot of things have been said. I'm glad it has been. And I want to say, I'm not on the policy committee, but it was understood that I would be there sitting for the purpose of another board member not feeling comfortable. But that's why I was there. I'm not there to make no policies or whatever, what have you not. I'm not on no committee at all. So a lot of things that has happened, like I keep saying, we have to get better, but we have to get better for our children. Because I'm 70 years old, okay? And so there's going to be some young people that need to be sitting up here. So right now, I'm waiting. Right now, we do have a student that's going to be sitting on the board that we have already talked with Dr. Bonet about putting this. The student should be here right now. But the student is coming to sit on this board to learn something because I'm looking for them. They're the ones that have to come here and tell us what's happening in their schools. I'm not in the schools. So they have to come here and tell us what they want, what they need, what any kind of materials that they need, what activities that they want to do. But do we listen to them? No, because they're never here to tell us. We listen to grown people.
And we never ask them.
Yeah, we ask them. We ask them, and when we see them, and here and there, we ask them that, but never as a whole. So, but we grown people is always wanting to get accommodated. For what reason? At the expense. I'm going to say this, at the expense of our children. So whatever we need to do to make things happen for them, to get what education that they need, wherever they need to go, I would like to see that happen. Because they did go here out in the neighborhood, but now we have ICE. We have ICE here kidnapping people. Now we have our government showdown. We have people that was on, that's teachers, licensed teachers. They've got sent a letter with the ESS outsourced company that's coming in. So everybody is lost. Everybody got a lot of tensions going on. But I do hope we all pray together and come together for the better for all of us, not just for the children, but for the better of all. So with that being said, I'm so glad that some of these things that came out and was said to you all that has never been said since I've been coming out to the board. This has never been talked about, never has been discussed. So sometimes it was the right time to do certain things so that will make us all get better and know who we were elected for, our children. That's what I got elected for, not no grown people. But grown people's been crying and been benefiting from off the back of our children. So with that being said, I'd like to close out the meeting and motion to adjourn.
Madam President, make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Madam President.
And roll call, please.
Madam President.
Yes.
There is a call for the next meeting.
Oh, it is?
Daytime
Well, I
location.
thought this meeting was over with. Let me get my glasses on. Oh, you know what I want to say? The next time that we're here, if I can say this, Dr. Bonet, if we can have the tables out there where some light is at, because it's dark up here, I can't see nothing. So, you know, I'm trying to tell you, so we got plenty of light out there, and it's just so we can have the table sitting out that way. You ain't got to bring them up here. Yes. Okay, so let me call for the next meeting, if I may. And just, I like to have fun. I don't like to be all serious and tense stuff. I don't. So, so the next meeting is going to be October the 28th. No, this is at the 28th.
One more.
Yeah, at Harrison Elementary School. Okay? And so we all want to thank you all for coming and expressing your concerns. I really appreciate that. And I thank you, board. I thank you all, too. So the meeting is, Madam Secretary, roll call, please.
Trustee Gomez?
Yes.
Trustee Smith?
Yes.
Trustee Rodriguez?
Yes.
Trustee Taylor?
Yes.
Madam President Gibson King?
Yes. Meeting is adjourned.